Don't touch that dial. Just chill for a while. Keep it locked with my man Tony D. Welcome to something new, something you're not used to. It's fresh and guaranteed to bless. New Artist Profile. Yeah, it's a new day with a new sound. Keep it locked, you're listening to the new Artist Profile. Thank God for music, new music on the radio.
What up, everybody? It's your boy, Tony D on the radio, and we have none other than
Imelda.
And I know it's been a minute since we've been live. We've been taking a couple of weeks off. Everybody's been really busy, but we are excited to be here with you today. Before we get started, I got to shout out the South Carolina Gamecock ladies. Man, they made it to the Final Four. Unfortunately, they lost to UConn just a little bit ago, but it was I can't say it was a great game because they got beat by 30, but I'm proud of them. So shout out to Dawn Staley and her team for continuously providing great basketball and doing all that she do. You know, that was a special word. So, shout out to UConn for doing a great job. All right, guys, we are back this week with you with a great, phenomenal recording artist and producer, songwriter. He does, as Imelda say, all the things.
All the things.
So we're going to get started with that. But before we do so, you know, we always start with our sponsor video, and we'll tell you at the end of the broadcast how you can become a sponsor this week or in upcoming weeks. So check out our sponsor video, and we'll be back with our guests on the NAP Show Live with Tony D and
Imelda.
Yep, check it out. We'd like to shout out our NAP Show Live sponsors. B&W Insurance Group. They are a full-service insurance company focused on helping you and your family find the best coverages at the best rates for all of your family needs. Based out of Augusta, Georgia, you can give them a call at 706-833-1449 or visit them on the World Wide Web at www.bnwinsuranceGroup.com. That's www.bnwinsuranceGroup.com. Christian Sounds Entertainment Media Group. They specialize in radio promotions, artist development training, photography, music videos, lyric videos, graphics, and much, much more. They can service your needs whether you're a business or a recording artist. Find out more information about CSE Media Group today by calling 803-599-6572. The Spot on Walton. This is the newest location in Augusta, Georgia to host your next intimate event or gathering. Host a book signing. Debut your music at a live listening party. Set up an art gallery. Host a mini musical concert. Or even film a podcast. The Spot on Walton is waiting on you. Visit them on Facebook at The Spot on Walton, or for more information, call 803-599-6572. Williams Artistic Catering. Locally based in Augusta, Georgia, this company is committed to providing safe and high-quality catering services while implementing all necessary precautions to protect their valued clients and their families. To book Williams Artistic Catering for your next event, email them at cookingflavor41@gmail.com or visit them on Facebook, Culinary Canvas-Williams Artistic Catering. If you'd like information on how you can sponsor the NAP Show Live, just email us at csemediabiz@yahoo.com. That's csemediabiz@yahoo.com. We will share with you later on in the broadcast how you can sponsor the NAP Show Live or any one of the shows that we have on Level Up. All right, guys, we're excited, and I know Imelda's excited because this next guest is very special and important to her. Besides me, he is one of the most influential people in her music career. Mm-hmm. And man, just an all-around good guy, man, good fella. Let's bring him up. Gabriel Carter. What's going on, Gabe?
Yo, yo, yo. How y'all doing?
Good, man. Welcome into the NAP Show Live, bro.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Looking forward to a good show.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How y'all feeling today?
I'm going to turn the microphone over to our co-host today, because I know she has some great questions and, all the stuff. So go ahead and take it, man.
The fact that he turned over to me, y'all praying the Holy Ghost. Gabriel, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
You're so welcome. So let's just get into the meat of it. Okay?
Let's do it.
So you are an author, a producer.
I am.
And just that guy all around.
I didn't know he had a book.
Yes, he has a book.
I do have a book. Yes. I'm revising. I put it on pause because I'm revising it right now. But yeah, I got a book though.
It's amazing. So first off, tell us, who is Gabriel Carter?
Wow. I'm really a regular schmegular dude. No, I am super down to earth. I'm super goofy. I'm super funny. The only time you really see me serious for real is either about music or about God. Everything else, I'm all jokes. Like, I don't even know how, when we're doing work gets done. But I'm a really cool guy. I love God a lot, a whole bunch. I love him a whole bunch. I'm a musician. I'm a producer. All the things. I just love music. I love sound. I love providing experiences for people. I love to travel. I love the kids. Marty Mar, I love the kids. I love the kids. I'm a fun person, and I want other people to have fun. When I'm around, it's like, hey, let's take as much pressure as possible off the situation or whatever, and let's just have a human conversation. Let's laugh, let's keep it light, and let's get some work done. So
now I can attest to all of these things that he just said was true. Tony D, they're very, very true. So for those who don't know, Gabriel Carter produced Never Be Defeated. What number are we this week?
8.
We're number 8, and we still giggle about that because we didn't know that this was going to be a thing. So Gabe, I like to say, is my producer. Mm-hmm. Gabe, what put you into the producer space? What made you say, hey, I have an ear and I can help people like make their music come to fruition? What made that become a thing?
Production is my bread and butter, actually, and I grew up around not only world-class musicians. I grew up around world-class producers. Stephen Ford, Richard Smallwood, Vicky Winans, The Winans, Noel Hall, Fred Hammond. I mean, all the people. Pajam, J Moss, Paul Allen. I grew up around producers. I grew up around people who know how to not only put a song together musically, but to guide the artist through and say, okay, this is the sound, this is the vibe, this is the space that this song needs to exist in.
Okay, so let's bring that full circle. When I sent you Never Be Defeated, what made that music? Because that's amazing music. What made that music come into your brain?
Honestly, kind of a combination of all the people I just mentioned. I knew that the sound had to be distinct. It had to stand out. Not only just because there's a song by another song by that same title, but just if we're trying to take people on a journey, which I believe the song does, it's like, okay, how do we use music to do that? We got the chords, we got the lyrics. Okay, we got that. Now, how are we going to tell this story? What elements do we put in there that get it stuck in people's brains early? That one line, just something as small as that. That's like, okay, I know this going to come around. I don't know what she's saying yet, but I can latch on to that. So you want to provide things for people to latch on, but at the same time, it's like, okay, but you don't know where we're about to go though. So just buckle up. You know what I'm saying?
Predict the weather, don't predict me.
Say it again.
Predict the weather, don't predict me.
Just keep it interesting, especially at the end. I wanted the very, very end to almost sound like an afterthought kind of thing. That's why the mood changes so much. It's like, okay, let me just sit with this for a minute.
Right.
I done sung on this. I've said all of this stuff. I mean it, but let me like sit with this for a minute. Let me go into another space where I can kind of ease out of the song into reality, so to speak.
Right.
Yeah. So that was that.
Gabe, can you hear me? Because they're saying my microphone is not good.
I can hear you.
Okay. So I have to tell you this. So Mel already knows that there's not going to be another bass player that plays for her unless his name is Dallas Tony D. Frazier. I'm snatching all chords and basses and amps. I'm kicking amps off the stage, right?
Yep.
So last week or the week before, I was here at the studio, and I pulled up "Never to Be Defeated," and I said, "Let me see if I can, play the bass line," because I done heard the song 766 times, right? So I figured I'll be able to roll with it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, wait a minute, some of these changes, like, okay, he did that, okay. I was like, Gabe, like that bass line is not as easy as it sounds. Like,
bro, the thing about me is I kind of catch myself in the middle of, because I am a millennial, but I still kind of catch myself in the middle of my generation and the one right below us. And this is no slight, it's just stylistically what it is. The generation below me uses a lot of lines, it's busy. It's busy. It's lines in the intro. It's lines everywhere. And it's like, dude, where's the, but I'm saying this to say I love lines, but I love simplicity too. The song is very structurally and sonically is very simple. Like it's very open. It's not a lot going on. But at the same time, it's like, let me keep this interesting. And let me keep it musical. It's music. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be interesting. Otherwise, she could just walk up to you and say, "There's no condemnation." You could just say it.
So there was some changes that I can tell keyboard wise you made that weren't the usual moves. You know what I'm saying? Is your primary instrument keyboard?
Yes.
Okay, I always can tell when the keyboard is playing the bass line. It's like, unusual, what I think is unusual. Like, I wasn't expecting that to come. I was playing so long, I kind of know what note is going to, I'm like, okay, and I was like, the way I was expecting you to go, I was like, oh, he didn't go there. We got to get to
Gabe the artist.
Unconditional Man Love. We're going to play this one, and then we're going to come back and ask you about it. You're locked into the NAB Show Live with our guest today, Gabe Carter. Check it out.
That, my friends, was Unconditional Mad Love by our guest today, Gabriel Carter. Gabe, where did that
Yes, ma'am.
song come from?
Everybody knows, if you know classic Karen, that song Finally Karen. I just love that song. That song is such a vibe.
Unconditional.
It's
Yeah.
such a vibe. They nailed
Yeah.
it. And I was like, I want to redo this, but I want to kind of keep it as true as possible. Now, the trick is I'm working on a project called Gabe N, like Gaben, Gaben, as a tribute to Ben Tankard, who is he's everything. He's everything. I grew up heavy Ben Tankard, everything. Like Ben is that guy. And so I picked some of my favorite songs, but I'm doing them instrumentally in his style. So that's the first single off of that EP that's coming up. And that's just my little, my little tribute. So I'm looking forward to finishing that. Well, the song is finished, but I'm looking forward to finishing the project. I'm just waiting on a couple more people to confirm features so I can get this thing done. Funny story, real quick.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you're gonna ask this or not already, but funny story. I actually ran into First Lady Sheard at the airport, and some way, somehow, we were on the same flight, leaving out of Detroit. We was on the same flight. Didn't know. Now, mind you, I had worked with her before, like, but I didn't think she remembered me, to be honest, perfectly honest. I didn't think she remembered me because I was just the guy in the corner playing, blah, 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 whatever. I'm real out the way. You know me. I'm here to serve, do my job, and then I'm out your face. But turns out we were on the same flight, and I was with my brother, and I said, I think that's Karen. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna leave her alone. You don't want to do the things. You don't want to do the things.
Right.
You want to give people their space, leave them alone. But I did walk up and I said hi, and she engaged in conversation with me, and she was like, "Hey, I remember you." So we started talking XYZ. Long story short, I ended up telling her, I was like, "Yo, I'm working on a project. I redid this song of yours, whatever, whatever." As soon as I was about to send it to her, they called her because she's in first class, so they called her. So I'm like, oh man, this is crazy. So my brother's like, no, we're not doing all of this. And then we're not gonna do it. He said, fast forward, because I'm trying to wrap the story up. Fast forward, some way, somehow, I end up with her phone number, text her the song. I'm on the plane. We're still taxiing. We're on the runway.
Mm-hmm.
Before we took off, she had already listened to it and gave me feedback and everything. It was like, I love it.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome?
Crazy. Totally
That's
crazy. So and to be honest, I was like, well, I'm good. Don't nobody else have to hear it now. I'm set.
Right.
Karen, you like it? I'm set. I'm good.
Right.
I'm straight.
So, fun story. Gabe and I met, well, this year be 10 years.
This year will be 10 years, yep.
At a conference. Ty Trippett put on a concert. So I met Gabe, the artist, first.
Yes.
And first off, why did you not send in my favorite song?
They're not ready for that.
So he has a song. Because it's my favorite. Well, he has two favorites. It's two of his songs that are my favorites. So he did this showcase. That's how I figured out who Gabe was. So was that your first time just putting yourself out there like that, Gabe?
Yes. Yes. Because I'm saying I came to learn. I didn't come to, but that's the thing about it. If you have a moment, lean into that moment.
Absolutely.
If you're there to learn, go ahead and learn. But if a window cracks for you, take that, walk, open, do what you need to do to get through that window.
Mm-hmm.
Stretch, grow. Because I promise, had I not did that, I would not have met you.
Right.
I promise, I would not have met you.
And that was just ordained. Then I just harassed him in line. Like, I made him become my friend.
Yeah, but she was fun. Because I'm really silly, and my sense of humor is just a little bit off. So if you get with that, then hey, we friends now.
Well, I don't know how you and I connected. I was surprised when Mel and I was talking when she initially shared about music. Man, I don't remember how many years ago that she was going to write a song. And she said, I'm going to link up with Gabe. You know Gabe? And I was like, I think I know a Gabe. I think I know, because I had been playing our next song that we're going to play, Just Like Me, on the NAP show. And I was like, yeah, I know. And so she played one of the songs that I was familiar with. I was like, yeah, I know him. How do you know him? And so she told me the story. It's so funny. Let me tell you, this industry is very small, very small. Eventually, you're going to run into somebody that knows somebody who knows somebody that knows you. So make sure, that's a good lesson, guys. Make sure you on your best behavior. Don't be talking about nobody, because it's going to come back. Don't be shady, because it's going to come back. But man, Gabe, so before we play Just Like Me, just tell me your process, because every producer and songwriter and geniuses such as yourself, because I'm going to go ahead, you might be sweating right now by that, but you're a musical genius. What's your process? I know I'm not a musical genius at all. I'm learning this thing, but I know I have a particular process when I come to music. Or what is your process when you from vision in your head to actually coming to full production?
I have several processes. It just kind of depends on how it comes to me. Sometimes, the best way I can describe it is it sounds like it almost feels like a portal opens, and not to be all deep and spooky and spiritual. This is just literally what happens. If something opens and my ear hears everything that it needs to be, and I have a window of time to catch it before it closes. Sometimes it happens like that. Other times things will kind of brew and it'll sit. A concept, or whatever the case is. More often than not, though, I am one to just get it done, get to it, because I hear so clearly. It's like I gotta capture everything I'm hearing. I'm trying to recreate what I hear, which is one of the reasons I work as quickly as I do. Not because I'm trying to rush, but it's just like I gotta get it before it dries, kind of thing. And almost to Imelda's point earlier, I generally hear everything at one time. And so when somebody's sending me a sketch of a song or a voice memo or something like that, and they're asking, is this cool? How does this blah, blah, blah? I'm like, I can't, it's hard for me to give you feedback on this level because I hear it finished. I literally am hearing it finished. When you're like, I don't know about I'm like, I'm already at the end. If you're asking me like, well, I don't know if the quality, I'm like, don't even worry about that. Like I hear what this should be at the end. But specifically with Just Like Me, ironically enough, my hard drive, I was working on one of my drives had just crashed, and I couldn't believe it. It just crashed. And so I was just like, all right, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm done. So I went to the bathroom, washed my hands or whatever. And when I looked in the mirror, I heard the line, "Hey there, believer, when's the last time you looked in the mirror?" And so I'm like, okay, all right. I said, wait, I think this is a song. I know I'm a little ticked off right now, but let me go and get this. That's the thing. And I know you didn't necessarily ask for this, but that's one thing I would say to any creative. You got to learn how to shake your feelings and go get what's in front of you.
Right.
I could have just bypassed them and like, no, I'm okay. I'm in a funk. And I did create it in a funk, but at the same time, it's like part of being a good steward and a good creative is when I'm given something, even if it's not for right away, treat it like it's a gift. Don't just, oh, I got it. Because how many times have we got a melody or a song and be like, oh, I'll remember this, and then it never
and don't
again.
remember it. Yep.
And it's gone.
At all.
Yeah.
At all. So I can't take for granted the things that God drops through my channel. I just can't act like, oh, I'm Gabe, I got it like that. No, because I'm not. So my practice is, if I think you giving me something, all right, let's go. Let's get in the shed and let's get it down. Because I owe him that. That's the least you can do. That's the least you can do.
Yeah. We're gonna play that one right now. Check out Just Like Me For my guest today, Gabe Carter. You're going to love this one. It's been on the NAP show many times, and put your ears on it. And then after you put your ears on it, go download it. Check it out right here on the NAP show.
Buy
live.
it, don't download it. Mm-hmm.
Hey there, believer. When's the last time you looked in the mirror? The mirror. Took a good look at yourself. Cleared the dust off of your shelves. Your sight got clearer. Cause you drew nearer. And understood that we all can love better. Cause nothing else matters. I gotta remember, just like me, that people hurt, yeah, just like me, in need of healing, just like me, who need forgiveness, just like me, cause everybody, like no, they don't see, got things that's special, just like me, that's why I gotta love like I love me. Think back, believer, on your suffering, progress, and every Red Sea, and He brought you through. Now thank God. Open your eyes, be an example, and you'll see that there's a bigger story, and His glory will show. Yes, we all can love better. 'Cause love's the only thing that matters. I gotta remember, just like me, that people hurt, yeah, just like me, in need of healing, just like me, who need forgiveness. Everybody, no, they don't see. God thinks they're special. That's why I gotta love like I love me. Hey, let it breathe, let it breathe. For verse 3, verse 3. I'm a believer that your purpose is gift wrapped in your struggle, and that the trouble, it keeps you sober. Let you know after you win, it's still not over. It ain't over. Think about it. You seal the deal when you keep it real about your story. No allegory. 'Cause I gotta reach people. Just like me. People hurt, yeah. Just like me. In need of healing. Just like me. In need of forgiveness. Just like me. Everybody, no, they don't see. Got things that's special. Just like me. That's why I gotta love like I love me. I'm encouraged, just like me, to know that Jesus was like tested and tried, tempted and treated. I'm so glad He sees further than. And if you should forget, consider yourself. It's so simple. You can't know God who is love and not show love. That's like, what?
I think I'm going to have to throw that back in the NAP show.
Go ahead.
I think I'm going to have to do so.
Do
Gives
it.
me some Stevie Wonder vibes.
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
Got you.
Absolutely.
So I know you have a lot of musical influences because your music really touches on a little bit of everything. But if you had to give one musical influence that really like pushes you and motivates you, who would that be?
Prince.
Why Prince? Because he does everything?
Yes, but he was just excellent.
Mm.
He was excellent. And I think he found a balance between, I don't even really have a word for this, but I think he found a balance between excellence and just, let me get it out. Let me get this thing out. Obviously, there's no way you can have a vault and create at such a high volume, have that high of an input, um, without the discipline to do your idea. But it wasn't like he just ran through his ideas. He was like, this is my idea, and I know it's coming like water, but I'm about to treat it like it's the last drop. And so, I mean, character, all that stuff aside, just sonically, like Prince just was like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. And I love that. I love the commitment to an idea. Um, there's so much I could say about that, but Prince for sure would be a continual source of inspiration, for me, musically, creatively, and just with discipline, with the drive. Um, yeah.
You know, and I don't know you that well, and I haven't been around you a lot, but I just feel in my shana now that you're not an artist who is worried about hits. You're an artist who gets something on the inside, gets an inspiration, and you want to create that to be the best thing that you feel that God has put into you, and let the consumers take it as it is. Correct?
Yes. I reached a point a couple years ago where I said, you know what, G, just build a world. That sounds so, but but I got to the point where I was just like, G, build a world. The world I'm building has places for listeners to go. If you're sad, you can listen to this. You want to vibe, you can listen to this. If you want to worship, go listen to this. Now, God is the center of that world for sure. No doubt. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm very clear about who I'm talking about and who my source is. Very clear. There ain't no mistake about it. Don't be fooled by, oh, well, this sounds like, no, it's God. Please believe. He's the source of my energy. He's the source of everything that I do, and it flows from him. And he kind of really just got me out of the mindset of stop thinking you have to just make one building.
Mm.
You don't have to have this one thing. Build a world. If you want to have an attraction, a main attraction, cool, do it. But I've given you too much to try to squeeze into one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Build a world. Build a world where people can come and experience me at whatever state they're in. If they're hungry, they can come eat. If they're thirsty, they can come drink. If they're tired, they can come rest. If they, whatever, build a space, build a world where people can come into. Don't worry about what's got to be this and the building has to be and the blah blah blah. Just do what I'm giving you to do. Say it again.
No restrictions.
None.
Right.
None. Because that's how I hear. That's how I hear. I hear, and it sounds fluffy, but I hear everything as him. I hear everything as him. Like he is sound. He is. It all flows from him. Now, yes, there can be perverted, but I'm not in that, and I'm not dealing with that.
Right.
I'm dealing with what he gives me. And what I hear sometimes is like, I don't know if they're ready for that, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I really don't care. Like I'm rocking with you. Let's do it. Somebody will find it somewhere, you know.
You said something that made me think. You know what's so dope about God? That musically, for those of us who do music to help individuals get closer to Him, God is in every type of music, which He gotta like it all.
Right.
He's in the classical, he's in the jazz, he's in the R&B-ish, neo soul, he's in the hip hop, he's in it, because you got artists that are amazing in each genre for Him. You got amazing Christian hip hop artists, you got amazing neo soul artists, you got amazing jazz artists like Ben Tankard, you got amazing quote unquote gospel artists, classical artists. So God's in all of it. He likes it all. So that's why we shouldn't be keeping God in this gospel box. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm so sick of that because He's in all of it.
He's in all of it. And just let him bless you. Let Him bless it. I use this analogy all the time. I'm not worried about what comes from me or people misconstruing what comes from me because I am who I am. The example is this. If you have, let's say, red Kool-Aid or whatever. You have red Kool-Aid.
Mhm.
It don't matter what glass you pour it in, it's gonna be red Kool-Aid.
Absolutely.
That's just what it is. If my heart is for him, it doesn't matter what glass I end up in. It doesn't matter what. That's just it. Like I don't
Right.
have to. I don't have to try to make it something else. It just is what it is.
There's no
You know what I'm
control.
saying? I love
Mhm.
the. I love the. Don't get me wrong, because I thrive in those spaces as well. When it's time to sit down on a Sunday morning setting or whatever, and it's time to get in, I will take you all the way there
Hmm.
because that's what I do in my private time.
Right.
So it ain't. It's not trying to work you up and dump you and all that stuff. I will take you there because we kick it on a regular basis. Um, but everything else doesn't sound like Sunday, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with people not getting it. And the funny part is, again, because of all the people I grew up around, I know the formula. I can do it. I can
Mhm.
easily crank you out a Sunday. I can crank you out a 4 chord um elevation song. I can because I can crank you out whatever you want. It's not that hard. And I'm not taking jabs. I'm just saying like, yo, we know. Like we know. Like we know the form, like we know these things, but God is like, yo, there's so many other places that I'm trying to reach. So many places that I'm trying to touch. Um, but you have to be available. And Tony, you know this even with just sound and mixing specifically with bass. When that low end is not up enough on the bass, it doesn't mean that you're not playing. It doesn't even mean that it's wrong or anything like that. It's just that that part has to be up enough to be felt.
Mhm.
It's there, you just can't feel it.
Mhm.
And so God is like, I have all these genres, I have all of these nuggets, all the sitting in these different spaces, but we only dialed into this. And
Right.
God's like, cut that up because that's going to hit another part of them. One of the reasons hip hop and trap and all that stuff feels so good is literally because you can physically feel it in the bass.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
That's a part of it. Imagine I challenge you to go listen to a Drake. Go listen to anything with some knock and turn the bass all the way down. Your experience will be disappointing.
Mhm.
Is the song bad? What changed? Nothing. The
Mhm.
song is the song. The
Right.
part that was supposed to hit you though is not active.
Mm.
That's good.
Mhm.
Come on, Reverend.
It's not active. And so God is like, there are so many things that are dormant that need to be active because it's designed to hit a different part of your spirit. It's designed to hit a different part of your mind. That's why we love, and that's why we're not going to get over the music of the 60s and the 70s and the
Mm.
80s.
Right.
We're not getting over that because they had all the elements active.
Hmm.
See, I'm so glad you said that. I think about what's going on album, the Marvin Gaye's that whole album. If you let the whole almost 56 minutes play, it's not a church album, but something about that every song on that project, it just hits you different after
Yeah,
50, I think it's 52 years. Something about that album hits you different. You know what I'm saying? And I
yeah.
remember an interview with Marvin said that he felt God in the room
Mm.
during that time. Now it's not a of course we
Right, right,
know it
right.
wasn't that,
Right.
but it was something that you can put on what's going on right now and it's going to resonate, it's going to touch, it's going to be relevant,
Right.
and that's only God. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And so that's why I'm really over the church saying it's got to be this particular music to do something to you.
yeah.
Hmm.
You know?
Because I promise, if you, I realized now I do have a hard time describing my sound to people. I'm not gonna lie, I have a hard time. So I'm always asking. I always wonder what people think. What do you think about? Not just what do you think about my music. What's my sound? Because it's hard for me to put it into words. But
Mm-hmm.
I will say that um, one thing about me is you. If it's hard to listen to my music passively and enjoy it.
Right.
It is light on the ear. It is like okay, but I'm telling you, if you if you cut that car off and just sit in the car and turn it up and listen to what I'm saying, you're done. Like you like you are cooked. But it's not just this thing of, it's like being in a position to eat something or to receive something. Like how your position, how your posture changes the experience of it. And so a lot of times I would beat myself up for, man, I don't have that immediate, I don't have that thing. And it's like, no. I have a soak kind of oil
Right.
on me kind of thing. And it's not just,
It's soft rain.
it's not just, yes, I got a soak thing on me, whether it's upbeat or not, whether it's worship or not. I have this soak thing where if you, I promise, if you sit into what's happening, you're done. You're done.
Mhm.
And that's just the way God set me up. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with people not getting it the first time around. And that's so that's anti-industry, that's anti-everything, because it's like,
Yeah.
I need to hook you. I need to,
Right
and
away, right.
I got
Mhm.
it. I think that is important. But I realized that's just not in my DNA.
Yeah.
It's just
Good,
not.
because
So
But it's not conformity, and that's a good thing.
mhm.
yeah.
You don't have to fit into everybody else's box. So I like it.
Yeah, I do
I like
too.
it.
I'm with
Gabe,
it too. I love it.
Gabe, I wish we could keep on talking, but unfortunately, we got to stick into the clock, man.
For sure. Let's
Maybe
stay on
we
task.
might have to have you come back on next month.
Do a part two.
Yeah, this is our second guest. We got to bring in again. Yeah, man,
I'm with
Gabe,
it.
thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not familiar with this man that you see on your screen, become familiar with him. We have his social media, his Facebook scrolling, but can you give us like your Instagram and things like that?
Instagram is gabe.waves, so GABE.WAVS. And then my YouTube is Gabriel Michael Music. You can find pretty much all my music on there as well.
All the things.
All the
All the
things.
things.
All the things.
Gabe, man, thanks so much for being a great guest, man. This is one of the best shows, for real.
Thanks,
For
man.
real, for real.
I had a ball. I appreciate it, man. Really.
We're gonna come. Well, we want you
Don't
to come
leave.
back. Yeah,
Don't leave.
yeah. And don't
Okay.
leave. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Gabriel Carter. Let's put our hands together for him.
Thank y'all.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. We are going to transition into the next portion. We're excited about CHH Jams. That is our affiliate that keeps the NAP show rocking, I believe, every day. Yeah, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. My man Orlando Page. What's up, O? What's up, O?
Really?
Yeah.
That was so hard.
O?
Oh, okay.
What up, O?
You know what?
Thanks, man. Orlando, we appreciate that, bro. Make sure you check out chhjams.com, not only for the NAP show, but all of his Christian hip hop programming 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Also, check out his show. I believe it's going to kick off. Is it on now? Oh, is it on? No, it's at 7. Yeah, 7.
Oh, my
and
Lord.
then he comes on during the week. So make sure you check out his Orlando Page Facebook page. All right. And then let me see. If you'd like to be a sponsor of the NAP show live, all you have to do is email us at cscmediabiz@gmail.com. cscmediabiz@gmail.com. We'll give you information on how you can sponsor this program or all of the programs that we have starting at 1 p.m. all the way through 9 p.m. We have Sunday on lock on Level Up TV. So make sure you check us out. Sponsorship is how we continue to grow, and we want to promote your business, your event, your music, because we have a huge following, guys. Every week the following is getting bigger and bigger. And had an opportunity to hang out with Angela and Grace yesterday, and they was telling us how big the platform is growing, and we are moving to bigger platforms. So you might as well get in where you fit in right now, because later on it's going to be, you ain't gonna be able to afford it. Now I'm just playing.
Okay.
Get in now. I'm just joking.
Just come on in the room.
Mm-hmm. And finally, we want you to know about my book, Lyrics to Limelight: From Studio Sessions to Stage Lights, A Guide to Success in the Music Industry. Had a wonderful opportunity 2 weeks ago to be on Atlanta Live to talk about the book. And man, this is one of the things that's passionate about me. As Imelda knows, I am a passionate advocate for independent artists, wanting to make sure when you come into the industry, you know what to do, what not to do. If you want to work with Christian Sounds Media Group or you like to try it on your own, we give you information on what to do. So go to Amazon right now. $30 well spent. Now you'll go to a McDonald's if you have a family of 4 or 5 and spend $67.66. So go to Amazon right now and check out Lyrics to Limelight. We shout out to everybody who's already purchased the book, and we're working on the audio book as well, coming to you soon, so you can listen to it while you're going throughout your day. All right, thank you so much. Is that it?
That's it.
I believe Imelda is still in the top 10 on Media Base. I believe I looked last night or yesterday sometime. She was still holding steady at number 8. And this is, yes, up and down. Yeah. Okay. It's like your credit score, but she's not dropping. She's kind of, up and down like ping pong. So yeah, man, number 8, number 7. And how many weeks consecutive? 12? I don't remember. Anyway, it's an accomplishment that we are thankful to God about. Yes. So make sure if you have not streamed the song, make sure you stream the song today. It definitely will bless you. Stream, buy it, put it in your pocket, play it. Now, I'm going to tell you a funny story. So I'm not really an emotional cat, but it seems like the older I get, I'm starting to be emotional, Mm-hmm. So yesterday morning, I couldn't sleep. So I got up and I did some work, and I was preparing some things, and I was watching the video of Imelda's performance on Atlanta Live, and all of a sudden, the little tears was running down my face.
I love this for me.
I was like, what in the world? I said, I sucked them tears up, and next thing you know, she was singing some more, and then she got to the bridge, and the tears started coming down again. Like, really? I had to text Mel, like, you got me over here boohoo crying.
Listen. But I love that you support me. I love that you are in my corner, because it's good to have people that truly believe in you, believe in the gift that's inside of you, and they don't mind pushing that, And so, because a lot of people don't have that. So thank you, tears and all.
So you know what? The thing about it is, and now we're going to get out of your way. The thing about it is, for me, when I know people's story and I know people's struggles, whether it be you or so many artists that share their stories with me where people may have shut the door on them or said, "Oh, you're not good enough," or even they may be second guessing their own gifting and talents. Mm-hmm. And CSC Media Group is able to help them reach certain plateaus or get into doors that they never thought they were able to get to. And I don't take the credit, because I only know but so much. I do believe that God and the Holy Spirit opens up things. But when I see those people flourishing, it really means something to me. It really is emotional. And then when it's my sister, it really, really touches that much more. So that's why I I had a little,
Your eyeballs are sweating.
Sweating.
Okay, great. Sweating profusely.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Well, it wasn't profusely now.
I mean, you had to text me and tell me you was over there crying.
I was like, I can't stop. I was doing, how when you get a whooping and you be like, and your mama says stop.
You still can't stop. I love it. I love that for me.
So, but yeah, if you think about the song, we all go through some stuff. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we want to quit, and sometimes, you're like, yo, bump this, right. But if you think about, with God, you'll never be defeated. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep on pushing.
You want to hear something cool about that?
Mm-hmm.
As you guys were listening to Gabe, and he was dropping all the nuggets that he was dropping. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to hush. So when we were recording Never Be Defeated, I said to Gabe, did I mean for this song to be this high? Like, I was like, this song is high. And I said, what key is this? He said, it's a D. And he said, as he was producing it, he said, should I lower the key or not? And he said, he thought about it. He said, no, I can't lower the key. He said, because the key of D is literally the key of victory. He said, and so the song is Never Be Defeated. So he said, there was no way. He said, God gave you the song in the key of victory. He said, I couldn't lower the key because he gave it to you in the key of victory. Ain't that wild?
Well, that's how come I struggle, because I always struggle playing in D. That's why it's messing me up.
You better find your victory.
I better find a victory. Well, Yeah.
But yeah, that's one of the things that that Gabe taught me. And like I said, he's such a great producer, and he made me feel extremely comfortable for my first time out the gate recording. Like, we recorded that song in 2 hours, and he did not bother me. He didn't say anything. He didn't say stop. He didn't do any of the things. He made it such a pleasurable experience. And so very grateful to Gabe, because
that's what's up.
Because some people have very bad experiences.
Very bad.
Out the gate.
Speaking of producers, I'm going to Damian Murrow's studio this coming Tuesday to work on my next single, which is really, really dope. It's something different for me. It's not instrumental. I am playing bass on it, but you'll see. But I'm
asking why he asked me to sing on it.
Well, that wasn't what I had when I heard it. I didn't hear singing. I hear rapping. You want to rap on it?
Yeah, I got bars. Microphone check 1 2 1 2.
But I am going to be dropping in a couple of weeks a single that I've had sitting in the kit for a minute. It's entitled Night Vibe, and it's a real chill, heavy bass, my thing. So yeah, I'm gonna be dropping that just to kind of put some music out there to warm your what's it, tablet. The palate. Warm your palate. I'm tired, y'all. This has been a long week. Warm your palate for Tony D music. All right, guys. As always, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge God, and he will direct your path, because living for God is as easy as ABC. If you always believe Christ, your life will never be the same, because we serve a God who could do exceedingly and abundantly above all that you can even ask or think. So whatever you're asking God for right now, he can exceed that by
1 trillion.
Make sure you're living your life G-rated. What's G-rated? Living a lifestyle that's pleasing to God and brings glory to him in everything that you do. I'm your boy, Tony D on the radio. I love you, and there's nothing that you can do about it. We're going to close with Imelda Schaffner. We're going to close with Never Be Defeated. If you didn't see her performance on Atlanta Live, you're about to see it right now. Put your eyes on it. And until next week,
With the remix word.
Well, you see, you told them they didn't want to go. No. Until next week, we'll have Greg Pearson, my dear friend, from Detroit by way of Atlanta, Georgia. He has great new music, so make sure you put on your calendars Greg Pearson next week. But right now, put your ears on, your eyes on Imelda Schaffner. I'm tired. Until next week, God bless you. Chill.
never be defeated. Oh no, 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 no.
And let's have a moment of clarity. There's freedom in your transparency. When you speak, you release, that's therapy. It's my decision to listen and do it carefully. Wanna live carefree? Well, it's gonna start. When secrets are kept, families are torn apart. I wanna do my part to help heal your heart. Shed some light on your life when your days are dark. Help ignite a spark that'll bring change. Be your shelter from the rain, assist with.
Here we go. Intro for my show. Nice though, hot like nitro. Cool as ice though. With that type of dichotomy, y'all know it's gotta be. Who else could it be but Rub your eyes, behold the Tony D. I'm the Dream Supreme DJ straight out of Queens. I'm eclectic, the dopest selected. Emerging music break. Tony D will take. Yeah.
Well, Tony, I don't care, long as you take me there, someplace to ease my mind.
This is recording artist Bertrand McKinney, aka Birdie, and you're listening to CHH Jams, where the bars come from the word. Y'all keep it locked.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. This is Orlando Presents right here on CHH Jam Presents. Make sure y'all tune in every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, and check out our new show, CHH Jam Presents, right here on the real Level Up. Let's go, y'all. Let's level up, level up. Let's get it. CHH Jam Presents.
Hello, everyone. This is Pat Nash of Pat Nash Talks, where we have the conversations that create real relationships. I'm here every single Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern, and you can find us right here on Level Up Nation. See you then.
Don't touch that dial. Just chill for a while. Keep it locked with my man Tony D. Welcome to something new, something you're not used to. It's fresh and guaranteed to bless. New artist profile. Yeah, it's a new day.